Okay. Joyce fights through early fire to stop Carlos Takam in the 6th. Okay, so we're going to look at the article and then I'm going to break it down. Okay. Right. So, Joyce rumbled on as he stopped Carlos Takam in the 6th round of the SSE Arena, Wembley, using his strength and endurance to see off the 40-year-old man from Cameroon. Okay, let's bring that down a little bit. Okay, we're good with that. Okay, man, what was that? Just dropped something. We lost something from the table. Okay, minor. Okay, so where is it? Using his endurance to see after the 40-year-old man from Cameroon. The ending was controversial, says the article. I don't think so, but we'll get into that in a second. Because Takam, while rocked, did not seem badly hurt and clearly wanted to go on. I disagree with that. Joyce 35 is something as a freak. He looks slow and ponderous. That's something, the referee's got a lot to say on, and I will certainly be revisiting that. He looks slow and ponderous, easy to hit, but he keeps coming forward and seems to be able to shrug off what any opponent hits him with. Takam hit him with some massive shots, I tell you, but couldn't shift him. The higher he goes, though, the bigger. What? The higher he goes through, the bigger then tend to. A lot of crap sentence that didn't make sense, wasting my time. Right, he is set to be installed as the WBO's #1 contender in September, although he could face a 2-year wait to get his mandatory shot unless the titles start becoming vacant. So talking about Joyce. Every other top weight, heavyweight will watch him and fancy their chances, but they will be in for a tough physical battle. I don't think there's a lot of things I disagree with, but that's cool. We can go through that in a second. Okay, so Takam had the far the better first round, judging by landing clean punches, that is. Takam had the better, he did have the better first and second round. Joyce was more active in the second, throwing more. Takam seemed to feel the punches that landed. Late in the round, though, Takam landed with 3 big overhand hooks that Joyce took but seemed to walk through. Hooks that Joyce took but seemed to walk through. Okay, they're going round by round. I don't want to. I don't want to go through this thing round by round. So let's just get into it, shall we? Okay. So, what's going on? Yeah. So, on my take on this thing was that I gave the first couple of rounds to Takam. Takam was getting through. As a shorter guy poses problems. Go down to the body, head. Takam was mixing up nicely in the first couple of rounds. Landing with some nice shots. To the dome of Joyce. Excuse me. Joyce came back, I think in the second, third and the fourth round. He came back with that style of his, with that unusual style of his. We're going to talk about this a bit more deeply. We're going to talk about Joyce's punch technique. We're going to talk about that a little bit more deeply in a second. But let me first of all share this shiznix. Let me share it over there. A couple of places I want to share it. Where are we? Boom. That's one place I certainly want to share it. I need to move on from this issue. What's this? What is this? Oh, that's the wrong place anyway. What's that? Yeah. That's the place. Okay. Post. Yeah. Boxing Talk Rafi live now. Boom. Oh, let's do the little, yeah. Boom. Okay. Right. So, Joyce's unusual punch technique. What is it? Do I need these headphones? I don't think so. Joyce's unusual punch technique, which involves him basically arm punching. A significant amount of Joyce's punches come from the arm. That's kind of controversial because people are saying, well, hold on a second, you're leaving a lot of power. You're leaving a lot of power on the table. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get it going, obviously through the feet, but through the shoulder. Turn your shoulders into it. Turn your shoulders into it, man. But Joyce ain't into turning his shoulder into shizzle. I reckon about 50% of his punches, if not more, are arm punches. But then he mixes in very clever. You say, well, why is he punching with the arm? But he's very clever because then he mixes in and blends in and folds in the punches which come from the shoulder, obviously the feet first. What I'm saying is that he turns into punches, certain punches, but not others. So he keeps the arm punching going, keep you distracted, and they're heavy enough. He's heavy-handed enough, but then starts turning in with the shoulders on certain punches, on certain hooks. And then you go from feeling a moderate punch to a heavy punch. And I think that's what happened to Carlos Takam in the fourth round. In the fourth round, no, the sixth round, excuse me. In the sixth round, Joyce just came out and it, what was it? A 1-2-3? A 1-2-3. What was it? A jab, a right, a straight right, and a left hook. And it was that combination that saw Joyce or Carlos Takam just out of it. How many punches did he take after that? A number of punches, a number of heavy punches, a significant number of punches he took after that, and there was no response from Carlos Takam. And the only response from Takam was when he started complaining at the end. Complaining at the end. Most unfortunate, but there's no controversy as far as I'm concerned. There was no controversy, and it was game over. And yeah, that was it. Over and out from Takam. Okay, so that's it. It's a quick one. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. I got things to do. So catch you the next time. Peace. And I'm out.